I did something crazy, y'all. I did something so spontaneous. I'm flying out to Thailand and Vietnam next week. And I just bought my tickets a few days ago. It's not the first time I did something spontaneous. Last year I did have time. I booked my tickets for Japan like 2 weeks later. Just decided to go on the whim. I did something really stupid, y'all. I do not recommend this, but one of my friends is actually going to Thailand for Songkran. If you guys don't know what Songkran is, it's Thai New Year. Also Khmer New Year, which is Cambodian Lao. They celebrate the New Year from the 13th to the 15th. He told me he was going to go to Thailand for Songkran celebration back in February. It was kind of back in my mind. I did express an interest over a month ago. I have other family that actually went to Vietnam just a few weeks ago, and I was actually going to go with them. I decided not to, or I procrastinated so much. Looking at flights was kind of expensive. I hesitated, so, at that time. Flying out on the 11th, after 12 or something like that. He's going to be there on the 12th. As the dates are nearing by, so I was like, oh my god. And this was like last Sunday, and I was thinking, should I go? Like, actually looking at tickets, I was like, okay, you know what? They are not that bad in price at this time. Even Vietnam too. So I don't know why it was expensive when a family was flying out to Vietnam at the end of March. It's a little bit more expensive, especially round trip. I was looking at one-way tickets, definitely a lot more cheaper. So I was like, okay, I decided to go. I wish I could have gone with them. And then come Monday, last Monday, I was like, just apply for the visa, see if I get approved or not. Processing time is 3 to 5 days to get approved. And I also applied twice. I didn't put 2 to 2 together with the place of birth. And I was thinking, oh, I'm from Stockton, California. So I put that down, but my passport says California, USA. And I was like, oh my, did I put that or did not? I also applied when I was at the gym, y'all. And I do not recommend that because you get distracted. I shouldn't have done that. That was really stupid of me. So I reapplied. I paid $50. It's $25 each for a single entry. For Vietnam. Vietnam is like 15 hours ahead of us. I applied on Monday, so it was actually Tuesday over there. I was looking up tickets, and I realized I do have points on my credit card. This is kind of like a bargain to me. I was still waiting for my visa to be approved. I still bought the ticket, risking it altogether. So it took me like a whole day to think about it, and I was like, you know what? I need to book it because it's kind of cheap at this time. So flying out to Thailand, to Bangkok, I was like $500. So that's not bad. It's better than $800. I'm going to be there for 5 days. I'm flying out on Monday. I'll be there Tuesday, which is the second day of Songkran. I don't know if I get to be there for the celebration, or maybe because I might be jet lagged. I don't know. I may just want to relax. Flying out on the 19th, which is a Sunday, to Hanoi. I'm going to be there for 3 days. And then Phu Quoc, which is an island. And I'm going to be there for another 3 days. Then Da Nang, which is where my parents are from. I do want to check out my family's hometown. One of like the main reasons why I want to go. Both my parents are gone now, so it almost feels like I'm with them, Anyway, be there for I think 3 days as well. I want to check out the Golden Bridge, Lana Hills, which is the big hand bridge. I hope I can make it. I'm also taking a detour to Hua An. It's like a 30-minute drive from Da Nang, and then Saigon. Well, I'm sorry, Ho Chi Minh City for 2 days. Kind of afraid and excited at the same time. Excited for the food. Just scared because of like the traffic. I have a friend that does live in Vietnam, and she said that it's not so bad crossing the street. I was afraid just to cross the street. Also riding the grab bike. I do a lot of research on how to cross the street. All I really want to travel for is just the food, some scenery. I may just see a temple. I don't know, only because I am wearing mostly tank tops, and I know you have to cover up when you go to like either a pagoda or a temple. I don't do well in hot weather. Back to my story. Been stressed out for the past few days, y'all. I bought all my tickets. I booked all my hotels. I kept checking every day the visa, even though it was only 2 days. I know it's 3 to 5 days, but I was like, oh my god. And I hear that it can take longer than 5 days. Some people took 10 days. My family said it took theirs a week. Lucky me. On the 3rd business day, it got approved. I was like, oh my god. I was gonna refund everything. I was actually gonna cancel the whole trip. Don't do like what I did, y'all. Do not buy your visa and then buy your tickets. So you guys tell me, where should I go? I've looked up a lot of places where to eat. Activities, well, I don't really care. If there are other things, throw them out there. I'll be there for like 2.5 weeks. I may post up some things there. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna be by myself in Vietnam for the first time. That's why one of the reasons why I'm also afraid, because I've traveled by myself before to Japan, and that was nice, and Hawaii, but this is Vietnam, Anyway, now I gotta pack because I'm gonna fly out in 2 days. I will see you soon. Let me know your thoughts, y'all. That's it. All right. Bye, guys.